Hey, how's it going? So this video is a follow-up on the video that I posted yesterday regarding the Sitecore JSS Gotcha number 1. So since my video went live yesterday, I've gotten some feedback from folks, and specifically, I got some feedback from Jeff from Sitecore. And Jeff actually made me aware of a parameter that you can pass when you call or when you create a new JSS app. So that parameter is the branch parameter. And so if you pass in the branch and you specify the branch that you want, and this aligns specifically with the branch in GitHub. So as we saw yesterday, there are a handful of release branches here. So if you specify the release branch that you want when you run JSS create app, then the CLI will create the app in the specific version that you need. So let's try that real quick. Okay, so a couple of things to call out. You can see I am specifying the exact branch name, okay? And also, before I run this, let me also show you, this was another thing that Jeff confirmed for me. You should always use the version of the CLI that aligns to your version of Sitecore. So if you're doing development for Sitecore 9.3, then you should use version 13.0.0, which again, the minor version of it that will be installed for you will be 13.2.2. So with that said, let's give this a try. Okay, so it's going out to GitHub to get the correct template. All right, so now we've got our new app. So now we want to CD into this new app. So CD my JSS app. And then we want to open VS Code in here. And then take a look at the package JSON file that we got and see what are the JSS references. So as we mentioned yesterday, this version number up here doesn't matter. This is just a default value that you get when you create your JSS app, and you can change this to whatever you want it to be. So if you want to do a major versioning scheme or a beta, versioning scheme or anything like that, that's totally up to you. The values that we care about are the dependencies, specifically the JSS dependencies. So here are 2 JSS dependencies that are properly set to 13.2.2, and then these 4 JSS dependencies, they're also set to 13.2.2, and so this is great. This is exactly what we wanted. We wanted to create a JSS app in the specific version that we need for the version of Sitecore that we're developing. So, and I kind of glossed over this in yesterday's video, so I'll sort of clarify this. Sitecore has specific versions of JSS for each version of Sitecore. I think we know that, but then I think something that we may not understand or may not be clear to everybody is that you will get errors if you try and use a newer version of JSS with an older version of Sitecore. So when I started this journey, I originally was trying to run JSS deploy config and JSS deploy app of an app that was generated with the latest version, 19.0.2. And when I tried to deploy that app into my local Sitecore 9.3, I got errors, and I there were several errors, and I don't remember all of them, and unfortunately I don't have screenshots of all of them. But I eventually found that you can, there are now two ways, right? The one way I showed yesterday, but then this would be the official way of creating an app with the specific version of JSS that you need. So that's it. This is the solve for JSS Gotcha number 1. So again, I want to thank Jeff for reaching out to me and giving me the proper steps. And I will link to this documentation in the description of this video so that you can go directly to this page and look at the various other parameters that you can pass in to the JSS create command. And then I also wanted to say, I know some people have been wondering, like, who is this guy that's creating these videos? So my name is Douglas Kugo. I go by Doug. I'm a senior solution architect at RightPoint. And I've been working with Sitecore now since probably 2007. I'm a 2-time Sitecore MVP. And I've got a blog, letsdositecore.com, where I haven't posted a lot recently. But I've started to get into YouTube and figured I would create some videos here to try and help you avoid issues that I ran into as I started working with JSS. So don't know exactly how much content I'll be putting out in this channel, but if you'd like to subscribe and check out some of the dev tips that I'll be publishing out here, would be great to have you. So again, Doug Kudo, and thanks for watching today's video.